Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot the setup for this already. So, I'm shivering and having fevers, and the way is blocked. And he said, oh my gosh, don't go up to the ruins up there, which is obviously what we're going to do.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh, I guess I'll be drinking water.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Okay, but he looked over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfell, who's apparently a hunter. He's probably this dude, even though he doesn't really look old from that image.
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
All right, I know that you have all these options to try to get an idea about the game, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow. So she's rough.
Kalisha. Kalisha! He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Well, that apparently makes him...
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Welcome to Pillars of Eternity! Watch these windows, become familiar with the tools. Sure? Yep. Alright, can I expand this? I can. Great. So there's my 38 out of 38 endurance, 152 after 152 health, 51 after 51 endurance, and 2... It's interesting, the actual visible numbers are the endurance, but the bar is probably the health. I have 7 focus. I have a strange illness. -3 concentration, -3 fortitude. Party AI is active. That's great. I'm cool with that. Look at this. This is so pretty. There's a journal, and there's a character screen, and the inventory, selecting everybody, canceling, attacking, party formation, camping, sneaking around, map, stronghold, which I don't know that, and it's the game options. So we are to talk to Heodan.
Mm-hmm.
Caravaner, Caravaner, Caravaner. Look, there's somebody over here. Wanna? Yep. And these interface icons are exactly the ones from Baldur's Gate. Oh, hello. Your character up to 5. Blah, blah, blah. I'll press a number. Yeah, for some reason, they always put, like, you know, low-level merchants standing on a carpet for some reason. I could. Alright. Hey, Holy, I'll be right back. I'm just going to help the wife unload groceries. She had to park really far away. So, I'll be right back. I finally made a BRB screen, so... Alright, I'm back. Boom. Taking off the shoes. Is the volume still good? Balance-wise, too? Between game and mic. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, this is about keeping control. I understand this stuff. Yeah, this is stuff that you know from playing something like Baldur's Gate. Okay, all right. We're gonna walk here.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Most people are neutral or friendly. Click their selection circle. Has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. Yes. And simple, but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road. Yeah, I can see that.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let's see what you've got. I don't even know what I've got yet. So, Cloak of the Obsidian Order. Right-click for details. The Obsidian Order is shrouded in mystery, and with even the hand occult having few clues about their origins. Some scholars have speculated that the Order's members are a diverse group from all over Eora, brought together by their love of exploration, fierce battle, and wondrous stories. Yeah, I can dig that. Gon's Pledge, a ring. Grants Gon's Pledge, just 2 per rest. To shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world. An aspect of the god Eothas. Gon represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by the many interlocking sickles that form the ring. Helps as he protects the dignity of old age, so too do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. Oh yeah, giant miniature space piglet. Yeah. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save companionship. That is a wink wink nudge nudge back to Baldur's Gate. How are they going to do this? Buy your items greatly reduced. If you sell something, you may see it in the store's inventory with a higher cost, and they periodically refresh their inventories. Yes. The spawn of that was giant miniature space hamster, is what it was. Because there was a guy, there was a big old fighter.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Right Pride. It was a big old fighter in the first Baldur's Gate, who you could not equip shield and sword or a double-handed weapon with, because he had a sword in one hand and this hamster in the other that he just wouldn't let go of. And he said it was a giant miniature space hamster. And he talked to it and about it, and it's hilarious. It was just hilarious. So this fighter, who's also awesome, has nothing. She has nothing. So this is... Are you going to hover over this? No? Okay. Stash. Party. Okay, there's nothing there. So party. So neither of us have weapons. Okay, that's interesting. I don't even know what I'm good at. Oops. I didn't take a look at that. Alright, well, let's assume small stuff. We've only got 100. And oddly hostile passive-aggressive notes. Hilarious. Yeah, I can see her doing that. Wow, and I don't have anything near enough for any kind of armor. Alright, so let's just get a sword, and a battle axe. Let's just get 2 weapons. What's this? Retrain character. No, no, no. Alright. Let's trade. I'm going to keep that. You're going to get that. Battle axe one-handed. Oh, I should have right-clicked it over there. Whatever. His accuracy versus deflection. It's got 12 to 17 damage. Plus 0.5 to crit damage multiplier. It's got enchantment possibilities. Speed is average. Speed is average 13 to 19 slash or pierce damage. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's call that done. You know, I never asked him where I should look for those berries. Oops. Let's talk to this large caravaner. Wait, why did my guy not go? Why is my guy not doing the talking? I would expect my main character to be doing the talking. Why does she keep moving? That's not what I would expect. Oh, he is up there. Let's ask him where to look for the berries.
Go on then, before it gets too dark.
Yeah.
Go on then, before it gets too dark.
All right then.
Mm-hmm.
Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. And yet we've got a map. No, I don't either. And I don't know why she would. I mean, that's just...
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
So he's not really looking to get my water. That's nice. I probably shouldn't travel too terribly far away. What's this? We've gained an ingredient. Admeth's wort added to the stash, but that's not what we're looking for. Yeah, it's spring berries.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Okay. Oops, and then it stopped. Paused immediately because young wolf spotted. Oh, look at the upper left. Oh, you can't see the upper left. Okay, you can't see the upper left. So... all right. All right, everybody attack the young wolf. See, in the upper left. There. Now I can show you upper left. Yeah, maybe I'll check formation. It has unknown defenses and unknown damage reduction. A pausable real-time system. Because you often manage more than one character, it's a good idea to pause give issues and then unpause. And there's automatic pausing conditions, which I've already checked. What are these things here? They're going to tell me about this, I'm sure. One of your characters has engaged in melee combat. When they're engaged, they immediately stop moving. Good. If they move again, they'll provoke a disengagement attack. Characters will also automatically engage enemies. Great. Okay. Deflection, fortitude, reflex, will, based on stats, blah blah blah. If accuracy is above the targeted defense, the attack is more likely to result in a critical. All attacks that do damage have to overcome the damage reduction. Blah blah. Most enemies are strong against one or two damage types and are weak against a similar number. I already hit him for 5. So what am I wielding? Starts 6 damage, they lose endurance and health. Portrait, blah 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 blah. When a portrait fills entirely red, a character will be knocked out. Potions and spells can be used to restore endurance to keep them in the fight, but health can only be restored by resting. Wait, what's she doing? What's she got? She's got the constant recovery because she's a fighter. Alright, keep going. And then you stop something, I guess. Yes. Thank you. Okay. My weapon is glowing. And there's a wolf hide. It was chewing on some beef. Let's check formation, like you said. Yeah, that's what I thought. This formation would just be...
This is it.
Ah, here we go. Springberries. So it's telling me that she's saying this because of my drifter background. So I can either be an orphan, a thief, someone who is being looked for. None of those were really kind of what I had in my head. So, but I don't have no desire to be a jerk either. So I'm going to go with orphan then, because whatever. Blah blah. This is the race, class, skills, culture, sex, opening up different dialogue options. I burned down the orphanage and got out of there while I could. Or self-made orphan. My gosh. No, I'll just say I've never had a place to call home. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle, like the rest of the lot? I'm going to say I haven't given it much thought. Girl's savage. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love. Make furry little Orlin babies. I really kind of feel like with this whole drifter, I have like just saying like I have no idea what's going on. I just kind of take it as I go. So but I'm going to say probably the same things I did before, which is oblique and not really opening, but I'm going to go with it. I'm wasting time here. Odama will give me an earful. Let's be on the way. Why are you here? Okay. Sister asked her to come out, and that made her worried. A much better woman than me. Wow, okay. Alright, well, let's get back to camp. Slap him around a little bit. Yeah. Let's go get some water. Oh, I can't, with the cursor, can't move the screen to the bottom right because I told since I'd set it not to bind the cursor to the game, it's going to my second monitor. What is this? Is there nothing there? That's really interesting. Well, let's get back to what's his face and slap him around. I like that idea. I could go out there and search and find it myself, but I like the sound of slapping him around instead. He was right here. Well, he was. Wasn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where he was. He was right under that tree. I can hear the water. Whoop. All right. Apparently I only needed to find one of the berries. Okay, well, let's cross the river then. The stream.
Went hunting. At least you left the water skins. Come on.
Oh, there. Use the tab key to highlight interactive objects. Right, okay. So if you're not sure if something is loot, you can just hold down tab and it'll light it up for you. While Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. I got my water skin, but something is going to happen. Uh-oh. He's been injured.
Sparful, are you all right?
Oh! Bow in the back.
Ambush!
Alright. Well, let's figure out, how can I do... Second wind, 1 per encounter, requires athletics 1, combat only, right click for details. First level, cipher spells, but I need to get a whip going on. Not enough focus. I have 7 focus. I'm just not sure how to get more focus. She can knock down. Shove an enemy. 2 per encounter. She also has second wind, and I can talk to her. All right. Let us both attack the same person. Let's go for that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the archer too. Oh, she automatically turned around. I didn't actually want her to do that, but what I do want her to do is shove this dude. 38% chance, it told me.
What you need?
I told you what I need. I want you to shove this dude. Many spells and ability have a limited number of uses. Yep, So it did, yeah, it recognized me as using that. Now what I want you to do is tackle this guy. Oh, she keeps changing AI. Oh well.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Not before we loot. Ah, come on. Oh, that took both of them. Alright. Go back! Kill him. Kill him. Oh, there's a lot of guys there. Alright. You're gonna keep disobeying me. Oh, it counted that as a separate combat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm raising focus. I'm raising focus. All right. Well, didn't knock that guy down. She got knocked down, though. It said that the actual healing was only through rest, and that there were lots of ways to replace endurance. My guy is way down in endurance. Oh, and second wind, that's just gonna be the number of times I get to get back up after being after losing. Well, I have a ton of focus now, so I'm gonna hit him again. What was that?
Right.
Oh, everybody's freaking dead. Nope. Susie Glanfathan. All around Eli. Knife hilts. As if to ward away some poisonous vapor. Holds a wet blade. The neck of the man you recognize as Hadrian, the last of your caravan standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Don't forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. So we have lots of options here, and I have one because of lore 1 saying that we did not sully the ruins, which is what I will start off with. You now have 1 rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations will bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in PoE. But if your main character is a priest or a paladin, you must be careful not to misalign their dispositions with their favored deity. For the main character only, their dispositions will modify the effects of holy radiance for priests and faith and conviction for paladins. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. So, wow, I've got an intellect 13 and an intellect 15 option. What's 15? That's interesting. Let's find out what 15 is. Let me accept this charge. Must be purged by youth and strength. You think we want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their burdens turn to dust? Okay. Oh, and now he's in there too? He's roguey. Can I actually equip people right now? That would be crazy. Oh, when was this a great sword? Oh, I bought a sword and then I'm not even using it. He came with a great sword. I didn't have to buy him a sword. Well, poop. Okay. Alright, I don't have enough. Oh, I get blinding strike once per encounter. But that wasn't one of my... Oh no, that's his. That's his. Okay, alright. And my health is down one whole full third. Okay, so select everybody. Actually, you are going to come over here and just run. You need to get some distance first. He's the leader. He's a hunter. We're just going to attack this guy. Alright. What's going on? Oh man, he's getting double teamed. That's not good. Alright, I want her to use her again. Ability to knock people down. Oh yeah. Alright, you keep defending yourself here. Actually, why don't you go ahead and use that blind attack. Keep killing the dude on the ground. And down here in the bottom right, you can see there's a bunch of detailed information going on. I don't have to tell them to attack the guy. They know to attack him. I scored a crit. I don't know what that did. Supine on the ground, unable to rise. Not at me, but at the sky. Interesting. Ooh. Upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it was rending you apart from within. That's not nice. Slice across his chest and bowel. Down his body stirs, and with great effort he rises. He raises his sagging head, eyes barely open.
Get inside! Run!
Kind of a cutscene thing there. Straining its gale that threatens to pull you off your feet at every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of the weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up upon the ledge. Hyoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hyoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hyoden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind, from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Dexterity 15 requirement not met. Throw your weapon. Allow Hyoden to break free on his own. Nope, we're going to throw a weapon. Here we go. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hyoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hyoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch a hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hyoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. It's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Cool.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick look over here at the combat log. To see... Oh, the Galphadan Hunter crits Hyoden. Actually 35 minus defense 17 is 18. Left roll is 84. Plus 18 is 102, which is a crit. 3.7 minus the DR of 9 is 0.7 slash, which is a minimum. And Hyoden crits Galphadan Hunger with a sneak attack. I didn't really do much in there, did I? I'm not sure my dude Shonite is doing a whole lot. Okay. Well, we really don't need to save. It's right there.